Hey everyone, it's Ashlena. Welcome back to my channel. It's time for some full albums, you know. I miss doing full albums, but also it's like the one thing I hate filming the most because the editing process is such a pain in the ass. So if you're seeing a real cut, edited down version of this, it's because when I uploaded the full one, it most likely got blocked. So I have to edit down due to copyright. Sometimes I can get some songs in, sometimes I can get nothing in. So it really just depends. But if you're interested and you aren't seeing the full version here on YouTube, all full versions, unedited, are available on my Patreon. So I did a poll on my Patreon asking what band I should do a full discography of, because I technically finished Bring Me the Horizon, although I haven't done Music to Listen to, Dance to, etc. to. But I'll get around to it. It's not a big deal. And Dead Poet Society won. So I'm really excited to listen to this band because I love their song Hurt. I love the version they did with The Warning, although it's not anything too different. It's mostly just The Warning singing on it and adding some vocal harmonies. So I was hoping for a little bit more, but you know what? It still sounds great, so I'm happy about it. All right, so I'm basically going to be doing Dead Poet Society's albums from start to finish. The first album's called Axiom. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. There's only 7 songs. It's 24 minutes. I feel like this will be super quick, and we'll move on to the next one on another video. So welcome to the journey. Apologies, I'm dealing with a sinus infection, so I will be drinking out of my favorite tea cup because I'm literally in so much pain I could cry, but I'm just over it now. Yesterday was the day where I was like, I'm gonna cry and die. Today I'm just like, fuck it. I have time. I'm filming shit. Let's do this. Okay, so let's get into the first song. It's called Creature. Let's do it. Ooh, I need lyrics. I love the guitar in this song. There's just a lot going on. I think first impressions is really, I love the lead singer's voice. I think he has a phenomenal voice. This song's really busy. There's a lot of elements in this song, which makes it really hard to kind of define how I feel about it after one listen. But I do enjoy the song. They have a very strange arrangement going on here. And it's just there's so much extra noise happening that I don't know how to feel about it. I think the song is cool. I think it sounds really interesting. The lyrics are very simplistic, which is fine. Lyrics don't have to be too crazy. I have to admit the guitar in this is probably my favorite out of everything going on in the song. It's very hard, but it has those moments of everything else goes silent and you hear just ba-dum, it's really kind of bluesy in a way. I can see how The Warning is influenced by this band 100%. What a simple melody, but they made it sound so extravagant the rest of the song, so it never got boring, which is a good thing. Okay, I'm not mad at this song. I feel in time I'll grow to love it. All right, let's get into the next song. It's called Sutton. Interesting.
You take me down to the riverhead one more time and we're home. In my bones, I want you more. Hey, don't pity me.
I hate the sound of this. The muffled. Ooh. I like that noise. Ew, this song slaps. Ooh. Oh, but the muffled. Yeah, the song is definitely a vibe, you guys. Like that? That's sick.
Sterling calling now, that photo bring this up home.
Sounds like he's got a bit of a country twang. I like it.
Did you want me?
Oh, that noise is so fun. I actually really like that noise. But when I have a sinus infection, it just feels like instant pain, but it's fine. That song sounds like two songs in one. It's a very strange song. I really don't like when songs are muffled. I don't mind it if it's just at the beginning of a song, but when it's inputted into a lot of the song, it kind of pisses me off. But other than that, the song is a banger. The song is fun. I actually really do like the outro. Just simplistic notes on the guitar. I don't really like the filter that is being used on his voice, but he still sounds really good. But yeah, the song is so weird. Genius.com says this song was written about the American moonshiner Popcorn Sutton. Somewhat of a folk hero in the South, the song could be interpreted to follow his normal life, closing with Sutton's suicide via carbon monoxide poisoning, described by the line, slipping from the fresh air. It remains one of the many tributes to the moonshiner, blending the dark guitar-heavy sound of Dead Poets Society with an homage to the folk hero it was written about. It makes sense because you hear a lot of that like twang. And I don't know if that's just because of them paying tribute to this person and making it sound a little bit more country, but guys, I love country music, so I'm okay with this. Okay, the next song is called Be Here. Kind of reminds me of Nothing But Thieves a little bit. Like his voice. But obviously they don't sound the same. The guitar in this is so cool. So repetitive, but I love it. And the vocals just complement it. I wonder what that means. I wanted the blue light. Oh, sorry, the blue right above your head. This is why you should read lyrics. Okay, like, I dig that song. I think that's probably my favorite song so far on the album. I just like the vibe of it. It makes me kind of happy inside, but it also lyrically is not really happy. I would love to know what that line means, the blue right above your head. I want to know what that reference is. So if you know what that means, I'm just so curious to know. But overall, like, this song is such a vibe. Like, I could see myself really enjoying this band live, for sure. Yeah, lyrically, I don't really understand this band. And that's okay. You don't need to understand lyrics and what the song's actually about to actually enjoy a band. But for me, you kind of just have to find your own meaning in these types of songs, I think, unless I'm just really ignorant and I have no idea what the song's about. Like Afraid of the Wire, and she talks like the sun is the only thing up inside her. Here for a moment, there's nothing down for her. You don't get it. No, I don't. It's so funny because the pre-chorus, as soon as the verse was over, the pre-chorus pops in like, you don't get it. And I'm like, no, I don't get it. But there's blue right above your head. What does that mean? The line, but there's blue right above your head, is from the poem Porcelain Poetry by Josh. The movie Dead Poets Society is about embracing creativity, living life to the fullest, and pursuing personal happiness. Okay, I don't know if you guys ever checked out songtell.com, but I feel like it's pretty great. So basically they said the song begins with the line, "My tongue is on fire, fresh with the blood of a midnight fight," immediately setting a tone of intensity and inner conflict. This line suggests that the protagonist has engaged in a passionate or emotionally charged argument and is still harboring the intensity of that experience. In the pre-chorus, the repeated phrase, "you don't get it," serves as a commentary on the shallow understanding or lack of awareness displayed by others. The color blue is often associated with tranquility, introspection, and depth. The protagonist is suggesting that while others may not fully comprehend the complexities of life, there is a deeper and more profound reality that exists above their limited understanding. Sorry, my phone's dinging. All right, so if you're interested in kind of figuring out what this song is about, or if you already know, let me know, but you can go to songtell.com. The site's kind of cool. Okay, let's listen to the next song. It's called Belharra. I don't know why, but I'm getting like Our Lady Peace vibes from this song. It's like a chill song, yeah?
Soldier on, you know we're strong, you know we're changing,
Cool. I don't know why, but I feel like that song is so chill. Like I could just picture myself hanging in bed, record spinning, that song comes on, and you just close your eyes and you just start, you're like in the moment. I don't know what it is, but I felt really like at peace with that song. It's very cute. I definitely got like Our Lady Peace vibes, like I said, from it. I don't know why, it just reminded me of Our Lady Peace, and that's never a bad thing because I love Our Lady Peace. It must be the way that he uses his voice to kind of go from chest to head. I feel like it's kind of the same way that Rain does. Obviously, Rain is a little more eccentric when he sings. This is a little bit more chill, which I like. But yeah, the song is really cool. I still like don't really understand their lyrics, and again, that could just be my stupidity. But I feel like they just go so deep that hearing a song one time and reading the lyrics, you're not going to really understand it unless you listen to it a couple of times. Like, I see us feeding off the land with a sea of paper and a bleeding hand. Love dried too cold in painful hands, but it never hurt to cry and sing again. It's a really interesting song. I like the bridge too, where it was just his vocals. That was beautiful. And like the build that came back in, I love that. This is a cool song. I can see myself jamming to this song. The thing is like, although this album came out in 2015, like this is almost 10 years ago, guys, I'm so curious what they sound like now. I've only heard Hurt, and I can see how this album kind of got them to that song. They still have the same like elements, but I think I'm gonna love their latest album way more than this. But I love listening to bands' first albums because it just shows like where they came from, how they started, and the growth that happens after, it's really fun. I feel like if I listened to this album 10 years ago, I probably would have really liked it. I don't think I would have loved it, but I would have appreciated a couple of songs, and I probably would have continued down the path of listening to them. And most likely, I have a feeling once I get to the final album, I'll be a big fan. It just seems like that's the way it's going. All right, let's get into the next song. And it's called Sinn Féin? Sinn Féin? Not sure. I like that line. I'll hide my heart in my sleeve. It's clever. Wow, he's got some pipes. Oh, wow, he does have some pipes. Okay, this song is interesting because when I heard the intro, which is basically the chorus, most songs that start with a chorus tend to become super catchy. And by the end of the first listen, you always figure out the lyrics because you've heard them that many times. Now, they did this chorus, 3-4 times. And by the end, I was like, okay, it's super catchy. But it's only catchy because it happens so often. I don't know how I feel about this song. I think it's a jam, but there are just some elements to it that I just don't care for, like the chorus. I don't really like the sound of just random people singing in a chorus. I feel like if it was just the lead singer, throw in some harmonies, whatever, that could be cool. But I just don't like this yelling aspect. It just sounded a little what's the word I'm looking for? Amateur. It sounded a little amateur. I just feel like if you're gonna get a bunch of people in a room to like sing a chorus, it's gotta sound good. I don't think it sounded that great, to be fair, but overall the song's cool. I just hate little parts. I feel like I hate little parts of every song that they've done except maybe one. Apparently this song title and lyrics were inspired by the 1996 film Michael Collins starring Liam Neeson. Never seen it. I'm not a big movie person. So this is interesting. They write songs about movies. Their band name is a TV show, I believe, or a movie. And no, I haven't seen it. Not shocking if you know me. Yeah, it's a movie. Came out in 1989. Okay, I'm confused because it says the American rock band Dead Poets Society got its name after a long night of partying in college. The band members came up with the name at a lunch table at Berklee College of Music in Boston. But then it says the name is not a reference to the 1989 Robin Williams film. Weird. Like, the name of the band is awesome, like, I have to admit, but when you name your band something, don't you like Google that name to see what pops up? I guess it's fine. Okay, so that's good to know, that the name is just a random name they decided of and not in reference to a movie that I've never seen. All right, let's keep going. This song is called Sound and Silence. Wow, my vocal fry is for real today.
One more dead in the arms of a superpower. Go to be made, no, the world ain't gonna hear about it.
It's like a hip-hop rock vibe.
Smile on a pretty face, nothing for a name, dead pride and shame to waste.
Is this, like, this is giving me Rage Against the Machine vibes a little bit. Anybody else? Okay, we're gonna start again. I don't know why.
One more dead in the arms of a superpower. Go to be made, no, the world ain't gonna hear about it.
Yeah, it reminds me of Rage a lot.
Trust is bought by a smile on a pretty face. Nothing for a name, dead pride and shame to waste.
He's got a fucking amazing voice, though.
Let the western waters guide me blind. Give me something real, something to make right. In the mind they hide behind the millions of us drunken.
That's sick. Ooh, I like the drums in this. Yeah, this band, I'm trying to like figure out what they sound like. And the thing is they don't sound really like anybody. They have elements of themselves that remind me of other bands, but not because the songs sound the same or the singer sounds the same or whatever the case may be. It's just maybe nostalgia. I'm getting like nostalgic vibes from them. Like that song definitely gave me Rage Against the Machine vibes. I'm still getting like Nothing But Thieves vibes from this band, only for the simple fact that their singer, and I'm sorry, I don't know anyone in this band's name, but he gives me like Nothing But Thieves is Connor, because he has such an array of vocal play in his voice, but also he can hit really high range, and it sounds like he has a really good low to mid range as well. Then I get like Our Lady Peace vibes just from kind of like how they structure it and the sounds a little bit, especially like the Spiritual Machines album. I don't know. I think this is really interesting for a first album because it's very intricate how they mess with their sounds and like their cadences and shit like that. For a first album, it's pretty fucking impressive. Even though it's not probably an album that I'm instantly falling in love with, I can hear something that's like in the future will be great. And it's great because this album is 10 years old, and that means the future is already upon us, and I get to go listen to that eventually. So that's really exciting. I feel like I'm gonna love this band a lot, but this album is just like so far okay for me. Okay, let's listen to the last song. Oh, I was hoping for like a slower song, but we'll see.
I started color around me, a painting of faces of love.
Guys, his voice is insane. I can't.
Left in an open, briefly recovered and whole.
See, now I'm getting City and Color vibes. Like, I love this.
Standing here, I know I'm whole.
Yeah. This is so cool. I love the guitar. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm obsessed with this song.
For nothing, hold me till nothing, hold me till nothing more bad. You won't stay and finding it harder to fit in. Tell me this all ain't for nothing. Hold me till nothing holds back.
So pretty. Oh, you guys, I am obsessed with that song. That song is gorgeous. This is why it's so good to listen to full albums, because you just never know what you're going to find. And I found a masterpiece on that album. That song, Colors, is stunning from start to finish. It had some elements I was not expecting, which I loved, but let me just get it out there. I'm getting Our Lady Peace vibes from the way he sings, but I'm also getting like City and Color, and then I'm also getting Nothing But Thieves, and it's just like a blend of such beautiful music in a different band, but they also don't sound so basic. They have so many surprises happening in their songs that you don't expect, and I really appreciate that. This is so cool. I love this song, and I think it's the perfect song on this album to end it with, because I feel like if you put it anywhere else, it wouldn't work. And the way it ended was perfection as well. The outro was gorgeous. I love that he said, I'm finding it harder to fit in, hoping this ain't all for nothing. Hold me till nothing holds back. I like that because it could be about, the music that they're doing, and hopefully, maybe recording this wasn't all for nothing. Again, I'm just interpreting shit. I have no idea what the fuck these songs mean, but I love this song so much. I can't wait to listen to more of this band, you guys. This is so exciting. I don't know what it is, but when I find a band for the first time and I hear a song that I'm instantly like captivated by, I become a fan of the band. And it's usually because that song makes me want to hear everything the band has done. And then I end up falling in love with their sound. And I feel like Colors is perfection. And although I've heard Hurt and I love that song, I have a feeling this is going to be a really good discography rabbit hole, and I'm stoked. So I hope you guys join me for the next one. Yeah, this was fun. It's so interesting that I've never really heard of this band until finding The Warning. That's the great thing about music in general, is you find a band, you fall in love, they're your favorite band, like one of your favorite bands, and they do a collaboration with another band and you're like, oh, okay. And then you start listening to that band. It's just a beautiful thing. I am a sucker for bands who support other bands, and I'm so excited for the next two albums. So let me talk about my vinyl of the day really quickly. It is Bring Me the Horizon, if I can get it. Post-Human Next Gen, you guys. This album is gorgeous from start to finish. It is beautiful. But I do have to admit, I never thought anything from Bring Me the Horizon would top this. And if you don't know, I did the whole discography of Bring Me the Horizon this year, 2024. I'm not sure when this is uploaded, and I'm more obsessed with Sempiternal after time of listening to everything over and over and over again. Sempiternal has become my favorite album. And then I would probably say this, and then That's a Spirit. And then everything else kind of just trickles down into the same order. But if you haven't listened to this, please do. It's so good. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Apologies if I sound like shit, but I love listening to music, and I'd rather listen to it with you guys than listen to it by myself. So I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next Dead Poet Society full album reaction. Thanks for watching.